Welcome back to Juggling Gym, where my goal is to help you learn how to juggle and have fun doing it. Today, I'm going to show you the easiest way to juggle 5 balls. My friend Jared taught me this really cool way to juggle 5 balls, which uses double bounces to make it much easier to do. It's way easier than the 5-ball cascade, and it's only about an intermediate trick, whereas the 5-ball cascade is definitely an advanced trick. Before learning this trick, you should already know how to do all the double bounce tricks I covered in last week's video, besides the 4-ball line bounce, which isn't as important for learning this trick. You should also know how to juggle 4 balls in a sink fountain, which I also have a tutorial for. At any given point, 3 balls are going to be bouncing simultaneously. The balls in the middle bounce once, and the balls on the outside bounce twice. You can imagine that there are 3 distinct stacks, one on the left, one on the middle, and one on the right. This means that when you move a ball into a stack, you have to throw it directly on top of the other ball that's already in the stack. You have to quickly grab the ball that was already there so there isn't a collision. To get used to the stack bounce, which is what I call it, it's not an official name, the first thing to practice is the bounce juggling equivalent of the 2-ball fountain. Lift the ball that's closer to your fingertips, we'll call it ball 1, and drop it to the ground. When ball 1 hits the ground, lift your palm upwards, lift ball 2 a few inches, and let go of ball 2. As ball 2 falls, quickly snatch ball 1 out of the path of ball 2. Your hand should curve inwards. Use your momentum and flip your palm upwards, and let go of ball 1 directly above ball 2. From there, you just continue the pattern. Make sure that each ball hits the same spot on the ground. Your instinct might be to throw one ball a little bit ahead of the other to avoid collisions, but you really want everything to stay in one plane. Another thing to watch out for is that if you don't lift the ball high enough, then it's going to hit your hand as you're snatching the other ball. Of course, make sure that you can do this on both sides. As you might have guessed, the next step is to take 2 balls in each hand and do a 4-ball fountain. The most important thing is that you learn how to do this synchronously, because in the final trick, both hands are going to be throwing at the same time. Now you're ready for the full trick. It's a little confusing at first, so I'm going to show you how to do the first 6 throws step by step. From there, you can pretty much run the trick. First, I'll show you how to do the first 3 throws. If you're right-handed, you want to start with 2 balls in your left hand and 1 ball in your right hand. Eventually, in the final trick, you'll start with 3 balls in your right hand and 2 balls in your left hand, but this is how it works for this particular exercise. Drop the right hand ball, ball 1, in the middle stack, and at the same time, drop 1 left hand ball, ball 2, in the left stack. Move the other left hand ball, ball 3, to the middle stack, right on top with ball 1. Snatch ball 1 with your left hand. Ball 2 bounces twice because it's on the outside, and ball 3 bounces once because it's in the middle. Of course, if you're left-handed, just flip everything around. Next, I'm going to show you the first 4 throws. Throw ball 3 and ball 4 at the same time so that ball 3 is in the middle stack like it was before, and ball 4 is in the right stack. Ball 2, ball 3, and ball 4 all bounce at the same time. Let ball 4 bounce twice. Next, I'm going to show you the first 6 throws. Throw ball 5 and ball 1 at the same time. Ball 5 is in the middle and ball 1 is in the left stack. Snatch the other balls that were in the respective stack. You need a really smooth surface to do this trick. I tried doing it inside, and even though these tiles are pretty smooth, it would just hit one line and then bounce all over the place. So I had to go outside to demo this trick. This trick is pretty confusing at first, but once you get used to it, you'll find it has a really cool rhythm, and it's actually not as hard to do as it looks. As far as troubleshooting goes, you're probably going to have the same issues that you did with the 2 and 4-ball fountain. Go back and work on 2 or 4 balls as necessary. This pattern tends to get pretty wide, so focus on keeping everything in distinct stacks. You have to release the balls without any spin. They should just go straight up and down. This means when you release the ball, your hand should be flat. Thanks so much for watching this video. As usual, please like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube things. I will see you next week with another juggling video. Keep practicing and have fun.